Well, hello, all you beautiful people. Welcome back to Welcome to Paradise. We're back in Fallout 4 for the third time today. Second time with Welcome to Paradise. Let us continue on with our quest to proceed with the main quest while not getting blown up. Do we already? Yes. Okay, I want to sit back and relax, okay? Just drop the kids off with Mum. Actually, with Nana. They go back to Mum's later. Which means Dada is free. I have a great deal of responsibility and, don't get me wrong, stress, okay? Why are we so thirsty all the time? Really? Come on. Let me just double check over this. No. Because this should be set quite low, yeah. So these are the rates I usually play on. Fine, fine, fine. All fine. Okay, we're not here for loot. As already explained 512 times. You sausage. Any more? We're here for guns. That's what we're here for, guys. Do I hear a whistling? No. My kettle is on the stove. Here we have 2 level ups. So let us up our level. Go with that one. Tell you what, let's put our perception up, because then we get to increase our bullet time statistics. All right, so now we go to here, and actually, I think we should be about here now. So this is 1 star, 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4, 5. So we're at 5 now. I think. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Well, I think we're right. I think we're right there because I worked it out where I'm never going to go to. I'm never going to go to 0 cost, you know, because that's just overpowered. Suppose I should aid myself in some capacity. Where are we at? We're already nearly full. Do I see a thing poking through the wall here? Is that a human? Sure was. There's a human poking himself through the wall, which is always hilarious to think about. Resist. Resist the urge to take the loot. Okay, I want maximum chill right now, okay? It's been a very busy few days. My kettle is whistling. Give me a moment. Okay, humans. Let's get it on. It's very hard to see anything at all. Nope, don't do it. Take the loot. Now, I think I remember thinking that the volume in the last episode could have been slightly higher. Okay, good, good.
What the? Scared, huh?
Now this is a scary place. Look how dark it is.
I'm
Well, not quite. Oh dear. Zigzags. Zigzags. Okay. I can't help it. Can't help it. Sometimes you just can't resist the urge. Do you know what I'm saying? Boys and girls. Just can't resist the urge to pick up random crap. And every single shot was purposefully off target. Uh-oh. Those things explode, don't they? Kind of, not really. Microphone, what are you doing? Most inappropriate times to get in my face.
You're nothing. Nothing.
Funny, because I feel the same way about you, love. Okay. Oh, sugar. Where? Eat. Hey! That was a squeal of victory, okay? Don't judge. That's what that was. There's nothing less, nothing more, nothing less. Okay. God, got all the loot. Okay, I'm just gonna take that one piece. That might satisfy me. At least I still get to do this.
Yes.
Oh, cheeky, cheeky game. Okay, so I don't really need to be going that way. Let's try and take care of this turret. I still don't really know where it is. There it is. Does this have a... No. So we get the key off what's-his-face, don't we, for this area? Pretty sure we have to go see what's-his-face right now. Not that way. I knew it. Creaks. Creaks and cracks. Run. So I don't think I need to actually kill this guy to proceed, but since he's shot me and hurt me so many times... Kind of running out of ammo a little bit though. Maybe we should just move on. You know what I've noticed? I make this mistake of like dragging my little finger across my mouse mat to try to get more steady aim, but it limits me. I'm trying to get myself out of the habit of that. Noticed since I started playing COD and trying to get good. And I've got some pretty bad habits when it comes to FPS games. But that's just a random unimmersive side note. For your entertainment. I built a camp down here once. We're definitely going back to Zombieland Conquest at some point as well. Where am I? I'm lost. I don't know where I am. How do I get to upstairs? Dang. Could have got to go back the way I came, don't I? This way. Yeah. Is it this way? Yes. Okay, here we go. I know where I am now. I might start picking up some bottles as well, just so I can continue my character's addiction to purified water. Continue feeding the addiction, you know? Faces. Okay. Okay, so it's got something A, something E, something. E, bugger. Oh yeah. Okay, so we can leave now. I guess we might do. You poop. Run. However, I would like that key. And I think he's got a half decent gun on him, doesn't he? See how we go with a sniper shot here. Very, very hard to see anyone.
Perfect.
Plus 5% damage. Where is... Oh no. Not those. Okay. That's cool. Shadowed and pocketed. Vegas safe key. Another combat rifle. And I know there's still the area upstairs. Oh dear. Yeah, there's still the area upstairs. As well. So we don't really need to do that to progress with what we're here for. So we shall not. We won't bother about that. Where am I going? No. Did I not loot these people? Just missed that one. Where art thou? Yeah, give me a second. This might take me a minute. Took me several. Couple. Got to me a couple minutes.
Sweet.
Cool. So it looks like we're going to have to get ourselves a semi-decent weapon that fires 38 rounds. Because we've got a lot of 38s. We're getting low on 10 mils. Alright, we can leave now. It's a way out just there. Although, I'm not going that way, am I? Okay, then we go this way. We're going out through the back door. Ghouls. Okay, well, we'll let the machine gun handle them. Till it tries to handle us. No. Box had a rubber in it.
That's it.
308s, yes. Okay, I'll take that one and that one. I mean, if I do decide to do any kind of, what do you call it? You know, upgrading weapons, we're going to need a little bit of loot. Although I probably won't end up doing that, to be honest. I'm really now set on this and quite excited about progressing through the main story. And I haven't looked up how far through the main quest I am, because I don't really want to get any hints. You know, they give you like the chapter titles, don't they? The quest titles. So I don't really want to get any hints about what's coming next. I've waited. When was this released? 2014, was it? I get the feeling it might have been 2014 or 2013. So I've managed to... Why does she have a fat man? I've waited nearly 10 years. Oh my god. Okay, let's go this way. Wait, what are you? What's that noise? The hell? Power armor. Even the ghoul freaked out. Okay, let's go home, please. Thank you. Nope. No super duper mods for me. I'm wanting to do a Fallout 3 playthrough. As I mentioned in the last episode, if you've watched it, I've been getting super duper itchy feet to play other games. You know, to do other stuff. And Fallout 3 is on the list, Fallout New Vegas is on the list, and the same with those games. Because, I mean, I've never really properly played New Vegas. I started it up, but it was, as I've mentioned many times before, when I when I play a game, when I first play a game, if I sense straight away that I really want to get deeply engrossed in the game, if I'm not in that state of mind or mental space at the time, I'll turn it off and save it for a later date when I want to and have the time, or I should say when I'm ready to commit myself to a proper playthrough of the game. And, you know, like if I picked up New Vegas, but I was already kind of immersed in, say, for example, State of Decay 2 or Skyrim, then I would say, you know, make a mental note that New Vegas looked really good, and then I'd put it down. And so I did that. I've done that with Fallout 3. Fallout 4, I just got sidetracked with all the cool other stuff to do. Same with Skyrim and all the mods. What can I hear? Probably just hear my own footsteps. So New Vegas is on the list. Fallout 3 is on the list. And, you know, there's just so much I want to do. It's a problem. So I'm just trying to continue through this to get it done. And then I'll maybe take a day and weigh up all of the other stuff that I want to do currently. And I'll prioritize and pick something. And I'm also thinking about something to feed this kind of personality trait that I have, to take care of it. Because I really honestly do. I kind of enjoy trying lots of different things, you know, like, as much as part of me, okay, let's get into a little bit of my psychology now. If you don't like this stuff, just mute it, or like skip ahead. So I have this difficulty sticking with things, right? So I've got this intention here to complete this main quest, and I really like that quality. It's like, right, I've committed myself to this goal, and I do have genuine excitement for it, but at the same time, there's so much other stuff in the world to be fascinated and interested by, just in terms of gaming alone, that my attention is being constantly pulled into other areas. Like, yes, we could do this. Yes, I want to do that. Other goals and objectives, and, you know, it's this intense creativity, wanting to create this and play that and put this on the channel and do all this stuff. And I don't mind that as a quality, right, as a characteristic of my personality. Now, however, I don't know what however I was going to throw into that. Give me a second, I need a sip of my coffee. So, I'm getting tired now too. Yeah, so I have this... no, don't do that.
Hi.
So I have this goal and intention, and I'm going to stick to it, and I'm going to get it done. But at the same time, I'm interested in the whole cosmos and everything else that's appearing, you know, just manifesting here in the void. And so it's really difficult, because as much as I want to commit myself and stay focused on one objective,
Yeah, I took care of them.
No kidding?
part of me wants to look at everything else that's going on in the world. So, hold on.
We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
So I think we've satisfied Preston now, haven't we? Do we go back and inform him about it? Yes. So to potentially take care. So I've got this, you know, I've got the Skyrim playthrough, this playthrough, got the Resident Evil playthrough that I'm committed to, which I haven't picked up for a little while, Resident Evil 4. And we've obviously also got the Ground Zero pack. Another side of it is I can't just stop halfway through a playthrough for the sake of the viewers, you know, people who want to watch the content, because at the end of the day, if I wanted to see the climax of a story or the progress, the whole playthrough, I'd be pretty pissed off. If the person was like, yeah, nah, I'm bored, I just want to play something else, I probably wouldn't bother investing in another series that they started up for the fear of my my need for conclusions in life to be let down. So, I'm weighing up, kind of, while engaging in these sort of long-term playthroughs of games and main, you know, like main quest lines and quest lines, etc., etc. Possibly also starting up like a kind of just play a random game for one episode for like an hour. Basically an episode 1 series where it's just constant episode 1s of all these different interesting games that maybe aren't necessarily story driven. You know, maybe they're sort of casual games or arcadey games, or, you know, I don't know, maybe they do have story elements to them, but whatever. So I put out an episode 1 and that will feed my own ADD, essentially. My inability to stay focused on one thing for too long without getting miserably depressed. You know, it's like there's this part of you that gets so excited about new shit. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like it gets excited about all the different cool stuff that's going on in the world, and it wants to know. It just wants to know. Stay relaxed, calm down. Oh my goodness. Can't see anyone. Where are you? There's 500 people shooting at me, I'm sure of it.
Made a big mistake, Rookie.
Where? I don't know where my last save was. I don't think it was too far away. So yeah, you know, there's part of you that's very interested in all of life and wants to know what's going on in the world of gaming and all this cool other stuff. And if you don't, you know, if you try to lock that in to just doing the same thing over and over again, it's like, well, now, honestly, it gets miserable and depressed. It's like, look, I want to be out there seeing all the shit, and you want to put me in prison? What is this? I didn't sign up for this, you know, so what I'm getting at is I could take care of both sides of myself. The side that gets great fulfillment from achieving goals, especially goals that were set like a month ago or more that I've managed to maintain and stick with, while also taking care of this part of me that can't sit still. So I could play lots of different cool random games. It could be pretty cool. So anyway, I'm playing with that thought at the moment and weighing it up. And I don't know where I'm going. So let's just run in slow motion. Okay, we made it. I'll save more. Okay, guys. I hear you. I hear you. Why doesn't he save more? Then he doesn't have to backtrack so often. So we'll probably start doing that. I don't know how I'm going to run it, whether it might be like one a day. You know, one cool, interesting new game a day. Or just a game that I've got that I've never played yet. And I'll do an episode 1. And if you like it, if you want to see more, you know what to do. You know, the best way to tell a content creator that you want to see more of a thing is to watch the video and like the video. Because, you know, YouTube's got this really nifty way of telling me what's being watched more on the channel and what's being liked the most. Basically, the most popular content that I'm creating. And so, you know, if you want to see more of that episode, whatever it is I create, you just like the video, let me know about it in the comments, and watch the video. So we'll probably do that. Okay. What's wrong? Oh, mole rats. Make sure I don't accidentally hit the person. Oh, thanks, love. That was very, very nice of you, wasn't it?
Saw something. It's over. For now.
Jeez whiz.
Hmm?
Let's just get out of here. Because I have got so many games, you wouldn't believe it. I once worked out, this was going back probably about a year or so. Hang on, I'll try and redo the math now. All the games that I own, bearing in mind a lot of them are like massive games. You know, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 hours plus of gameplay and potential gameplay. Just you see my eyes doing this, I'm trying to work out maths. I'll just sort of round it up. If I played one game a week, I've got about 10 years of games to play. That's if I played one game a week. And most of the games I wouldn't even be able to complete in a week. Well, not most of them, but a lot of them. So there's an absolute ton. And that's just games that I've already got, not to mention games that are coming out. That I will put on the channel, that I will buy just for the videos, you know, just to be able to make content on those games. So, what I'm getting at is, we're in really good stead with regards to content. So there. Wow, it took me a lot longer to get here this time.
Hey there.
Hey Mateo, I love the makeup. It really, really suits you.
Yeah.
No kidding? So we've been talking. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in.
Could have fast traveled there, couldn't I? Alright. Let's go home. Home-ish. Let's go speak to Mr. Garvey and find out what is the story. And where do we go next? Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go to sleep for a bit. Because that'll heal me. Let's make ourselves a nice cot. That'll heal me, and I won't need to use up any food items. I was going to say, it did heal me. Can also, should also, cook some food. I haven't even looted Sanctuary, have I? Maybe all I did was the safes, or honestly can't remember. Who are you, Preston? Okay.
I haven't forgotten that you need my help. Remind me as soon as you found out what that settlement needed from the Minutemen.
Yeah, I did it.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen.
It's useful, I
It'll
suppose.
get more and more useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it. I guess you know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen. But I never really told you what happened to us.
Not interested.
I'm listening.
Oh,
you heard
bugger.
of the
Press the
Quincy
wrong one.
massacre?
I don't think so.
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. Where the Minutemen betrayed each other and the people they were supposed to protect. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. We were the only ones that came. Only a few of us got out alive. We never found a safe place to settle.
I know how it feels to be the last survivor.
Yeah, I guess you do. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
I don't know what makes you think that.
You saved us and conquered. There wasn't anything in it for you. You had your own problems to deal with, but you did it anyway. That kind of selflessness has been in mighty short supply around here for quite a while. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen.
First of all, can you help me with something? Honestly.
Don't worry.
Please.
I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
Okay.
I'm
I get
no
it.
General.
Let's
You're gonna have
just...
to get used to it. The leader of the Minutemen has always helped. Our
Uh-huh.
The one good thing about being now it's
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
gotten
It's
word about
fine.
settlement.
Another settlement needs my help. Good. Okay.
I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
Excuse me.
You wanted help earlier. Some kind of machine to get into the Institute?
Correct.
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter? They call it the molecular relay.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Talk to Sturgis then.
Sanctuary. I knew you'd join us here, kid. Your energy is tight.
Oh, wait. I think I'm chasing the wrong mission, aren't I? Yes. Here he is. Hammering away.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Oh, of course, I've got to build it, don't I?
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
I hope
I
so.
wouldn't be wasting your time if I didn't think it was real.
Okay. But you gotta admit, it isn't every day somebody asks me to build them a teleport hijacker. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Okay.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're
Okay.
working on that,
Let's do it.
What gave you the idea we're friends?
I never said we were. So where? Oh, I see. Ooh. Okay, let's get rid of this then. Put it right next door, as you would. Never seen this before. Another repeated talk to Sturgis mission. We didn't get enough of that the first time. Not that we've done it this
Sturgis.
time.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Sure did.
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
This is where you realise all that loot that I was ignoring probably
Thanks, Sturgis.
would have come in helpful.
One
Image, a relay dish console, okay. Alright, let's see what else we need. Wow, it looks like we've got everything. Awesome. Literally just enough gold. Wow, this is beefy as hell. Can I... Oh, is it supposed to go... Is that supposed to go, like, on here? Something? No? Is it just supposed to stand next to it? What else? This. So these obviously need to be hooked up. Well, let's put this somewhere logical. Like right beneath it. Is that logical? Probably not. So now obviously we need power. I believe we actually had all this stuff. Pretty epic. Produces 6, 20, 5, 7. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. This will probably be the hardest thing then. Science 1. That just produces 6 by itself. Okay, well a couple of these will do the trick. Just whack 'em here. Nobody cares. It's quiet too, isn't it? 20. I need 3 of them. And hook these up to each other, can't you? Can you? Does it work like that? No, come on. I'm gonna do this. Let's make it slightly pretty, okay? Just slightly. Doesn't have to be... Oh. Sturgis is in the way, as always. Alley-oop. Ladies and gentlemen, check out the magic. I feel really close now. I feel like we're really close, aren't we? To like the final stretch with the great reveal. Do you know what I mean?
Everything looks good on my end.
Tell me about it, man.
This thing actually works.
Yeah, you want to go first? Oh, okay, hold on. Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple.
No.
Just step onto the platform.
Question we're asking
I'll start
ourselves
scanning
is,
for an institute signal to lock onto.
do we end the episode here?
I fire her up and we see what happens.
Do we tease ourselves in this way? Don't get me wrong.
Getting cold feet. I
If
don't
we end-
blame you.
If we end the episode here, I'll just be taking a 5-minute break and then continuing. However,
Just get on the platform. I'll do the rest.
the question is, what comes next? No, you know what? This can be a kind of bonus mission. I mean, bonus episode where, okay, we maybe extend it. Maybe we do an hour and a half. All right. So, uno momento. While I don't know if my heater's on or something, but it's very hot in this room. I'm going to take a couple minutes break, and I will be back shortly to proceed with the proceedings. All righty. Let us
I'm ready when you are.
do what needs to be done. Save. Hello, Preston.
Whenever you're ready.
Nothing to say? Alright, it's on.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Hold on to your what? Your butt. We've made it to the Institute. It only took us 10 or so years to get here. After all this time. How amazing. Who do I have to kill? Let's have a little look. Have a little look around first, I guess. Institute duct tape. Alright. Slight interruption. Family stuff. Alright, now, where are we? I know. I'll get there in a second. I just want to have a little look.
Hello.
Why?
I wondered if you might make it here.
What's happening?
You're quite resourceful.
Why did I fail the road?
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Ooh.
Please, step into the elevator.
Okay, let's do this then. First, let's do this. Why did I fail the road to freedom? Institutionalized. Oh, wait. Why can't I insert that? Curious. Insert network scanner holotape into Institute terminal. Well, can't seem to do that. Can I not do it now because I walked through there? What was the Road to Freedom mission? Talk with Desdemona. Curious. So now there's way more reasons to do another playthrough, which we'll be doing anyway. So I've made the decision we won't be continuing on. Once we complete the main quest, that'll be the end of this series. We'll start up a new series with a new mod pack, and I think it's going to be the Magnum Opus mod pack. If you're interested in that, check out Magnum Opus through the Webberjack installer. God, I've been waiting for this for so many years. I don't know why I can't insert that in the terminal, but let's just forget about it. See.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do.
Where are we then?
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished.
This is the future of humanity,
now,
isn't it?
We must remain underground.
Not exactly.
There's too much at stake here to risk it all.
Not exactly distant
As you've
future
seen,
either.
things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Is that Sean? It's not, is it? No. Well, it could be. What have we got here? Spanner. Applicator. Tweezers. Oh, everything's so different.
No way to pick this. Only opens with a key.
Oh, is that
Broken.
Sean? What? So... Do I use this stuff or what?
Can't pick this. Don't have the key. Useless.
So what now? Was I not supposed to go this way? It's the only way to go, isn't it? Surely not. Okay, I'm missing something. Or maybe I was supposed to try and talk to the boy through the glass. Is that Sean?
Would need the key.
Where's the key? Okay. What, have I got any quests active? To the elevator. Well, I've done that. No quest markers.
Can't pick this.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to come down here.
Don't have the key. It's stuck.
Wait. It is Sean.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
We're leaving this place. Together. Okay, Sean?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here
I
now.
don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Is he glowing? Oh, wow.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined.
Can't help but laughing at the brown face, black face bug.
You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been It's good to finally meet you.
Didn't press anything.
After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Amazing, amazing.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and
Why?
went searching for the son you'd lost.
So this was the one spoiler I was unable to hide from for the last 10 years. I knew that father was our son, okay? I don't know if I gave that away or not, or if I actually mentioned that. I think I may have mentioned that at the start of the series, that I knew one thing, but I don't know why. I don't know why he was taken or anything else. All I'd heard somewhere, which pissed me off when I heard it. Some YouTube video inadvertently said it and then kind of joked about it afterwards. But I knew that, but I don't know why.
But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
So, 60 years since they took the baby. We woke up 60 years after that. So it was 140 years into the freeze that he was taken.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see the point of any of this.
You don't see the connection. Let me try to explain. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Wow.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes.
All of the synths created from our son.
I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Sean, she loved you so much.
I have no doubt. I'm afraid I have very little experience with those emotions, having lived my life within the Institute. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that.
I understand
With
that.
old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But What matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously.
I think I'd be proud of him if it was my son. You know, look at him. Presents himself well, doesn't he? Got his shit together. Made the best out of a bad situation.
The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Well, I'll tell you what, what's going on up there is madness, mate. Absolute madness. So, I mean, I don't know. I'd like to know more exactly about what's going on down here, but it's not a far stretch to think that what he's saying might be right.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand.
Very true.
Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
And I think that's it. I'm not fussed about Kellogg. Kellogg's a distant memory right now.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well.
Isn't he?
The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them.
As long as it's...
I've been a part of something amazing here.
As long as it's not some kind of trap or trick and he's about to lock us away because now he's got access to greater insight into his own DNA through us or something weird like that. I think I'm on board so far.
I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Possibly. Like I say, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
Shower would be nice.
And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like.
Exactly.
I assure you that you are better off with us.
So what? That's it for going back up, is it, or what?
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves.
But why not go back and forth?
It's a life that you can now be part of.
You know.
I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance.
There are good people up there.
A chance to show you what I've been telling you.
Well, show me then.
We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I'll have a look. I mean, here's the thing. Right now, I'm hoping that what I pick is not final because I want to know more about what they've got going on. And is he asking me to basically never go back to the Commonwealth, never leave the Institute, because that's a big ask? I'm going to agree to him, but hopefully I can potentially see more of what's going on.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine.
Maybe I can still go back.
Please take some time, get to know it.
Through the
Meet the people
teleporter.
You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities. Dr. Ao in SRB.
Okay.
Dr. Holdren in bioscience.
So does the...
Finally, Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them.
Dr. Lee?
Then we'll discuss what comes next.
Wasn't there a Dr. Lee we already met? Now, go on, I'll have a drink of wine, settle my nerves. What does this do? I'm guessing the main quest does have an end. I should say I'm assuming the main quest does have an end, you know. Are they all down here? Well, there's one down there. Hello?
Hello.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Was that me who said that?
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Okay.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Literally, I'm your boss's dad, lady, okay?
Hey.
They weren't kidding.
What's happened to my character's, like, voice and interactions? He's gone all mad.
You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I'm doing a YouTube series and I really wanted to complete the main quest without giving up on it.
I guess I just wasn't ready to die yet.
Oh, that's understandable. The will to survive is the most basic human instinct. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories.
Like Zion in the Matrix,
the work we do might not
basically.
be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Well, I mean, Jesus, I've been here 5 minutes. I'm still on board with what?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss.
It's a bit strange, isn't she?
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists.
I want to know where it
The
is.
original survivors of the war, our progenitors,
In the
took
world.
refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Very cool. So we can go back to the surface.
What can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Do I have to buy it though? I mean, I am your boss's dad. Can I not get a discount at least? Very cool. Alright, yeah, okay. Kind of on board with this so far. And I'll take a little bit of that. Okay. Let's go and talk to the rest of them. Wow.
Nothing to report, sir.
Okay, I just want to test something.
Sensor critically damaged.
Wow, did you see that? What's going on? Oh, I see. So can I like... Oh, so you can go... You can basically come in and... See, I can just get it all for free, thanks. So you can come in and just like... infiltrate the Institute. But do they fight back? Why are they not attacking me? Okay, finally. Alright, good. Anyway, I was just testing that out. I just wanted to see, like... I mean, they let me get away with a fair bit of murder there before they started retaliating, trying to defend themselves. So anyway, well, at least we know now, you know. Sometimes you just have a little bit of curiosity. You have no choice. You have to inquire, don't you? Excuse my sniffly nose. Well, that's saying down, isn't it? Pretty sure, yeah, so now we're on the right level. Okay, so they've got to be up here then, okay. Good, glad I checked. Okay, so this is a separate division. I don't know, so I'm mostly on board, but there's something a bit off. I don't know what it is, but there's something...
Pardon me.
Excuse me.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy
The
ourselves.
Wally family, was that?
Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
I
There's
missed
still
that.
people.
I don't know why, but the subtitles aren't on. Oh, that's why. Okay.
And they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to...
Just give me a second, please. Sorry. My nose is very sniffly. I need to blow it. And that may have been too much information, but I just like to share, don't you?
And if we can't even hold on to our own humanity.
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
It's great to have you here.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point.
Gorillas?
But the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Gorillas on the surface? I haven't encountered them any yet, and haven't encountered any of them yet in this playthrough.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Well, I mean, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Wow, okay, so I've just read here that now the main quest splits up. Now, I haven't read any more. I just read it splits up into 4 divisions, so I'm guessing, obviously, that's whether or not we stay here or align with one of the other
You mentioned medical care.
factions.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
You know what? I've got a feeling, right? I've got a feeling that if I... Oh, these gorillas.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results. You're here. Glad you made it.
I've got a feeling that if I decide to go with these guys, that there's going to be some kind of weird twist. Because everything now seems really good. You know, but in a lot of movies and things...
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
Dr. Watson
That was my
can
favorite
be a
one.
little obsessive when it comes
Keep
to
it a little
rules and
longer.
policies.
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
You know, in movies, in situations like this where it seems like some kind of utopia.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Everyone's carrying these rifles, aren't they? Even the doctors.
Greetings, sir.
Carry on, sir.
Yeah, so I've got a feeling there's going to be some sort of dark twist.
Be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Please don't get any germs on me.
On the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
It's definitely something off. Anyway, I'll just leave it at that for now.
Send a message.
Maybe it's just some of the characters down here seem a bit strange. Let's get into a bit of the mystery meals.
Please don't.
3
There's
levels
enough
of
friction
approval.
as it is
You
between
believe
us
that?
and
Hi,
pretty much
Doc.
all the other
So,
departments.
Here you are. Justin A.O., Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand.
Unknown
There won't be
quantity.
any issues, will there?
I guess we'll find out.
Indeed. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Just shot it a few times.
I hate to break it to you, but your Courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for
So-
now. Thanks.
Very well.
Is that all of them? Is there one more? There's a lot of places I want to explore down here, I'll be honest. I would like to talk to more people and get a bit more insight into the lore.
All systems nominal.
Good evening.
You basically got to play Fallout 4 4 times, don't you? To get it all.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
See what I
You
mean?
happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would
What do you mean by Phase
Research.
3?
Feels a little
Project
time.
has been going on for
Hi.
months.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Scanning. Subject identified.
I'm not putting it together just yet, but something. Who's shooting?
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
It's amazing.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Really?
Rosalind.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Intriguing. Yes.
Well, that was productive.
I agree. Child synth development. Signing sidearms to personnel. Increased security. Have overridden any normal procedures. Personal notes. I have in the last 24 hours observed no less than 7 blatant violations of Institute protocol. The degree to which people appear to ignore the rules which have been put in place to keep us all safe is incredibly disappointing. Madison insists that I continue the testing battery with the child's synth, despite my reservations about the project as a whole. If this were any other situation, I would not have second thoughts about going straight to the director, but given the circumstance, I shall simply wait it out.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders.
Okay.
You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Meet the division leaders. Use the network scanner holotape.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry. I report to the director, not you.
Thought I'd try it. Okay. Network scanner holotape. So I have to use it for both of them anyway. Interesting. Do I have 2 of those or what? Internal network detected. Is that it? Now what? Do I have a is it a radio signal? I'll go through there.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Since you're new here,
You should take time to learn our safety procedure.
Uh-huh.
Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency.
I agree.
How many rules are we talking about here?
Not nearly enough, if you ask me. I had some handbooks made up, but that was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you.
Sounds good.
Take care then.
Is that it? Okay, so what do I do now? I can't actually use the network scanner holotape, which I just did. Insert network scanner holotape into Institute terminal. Hey, it's gone. Wait, no, it wasn't in here, was it? Internal network detected. I'm trying to press enter. Space back. F search. Enter play. I'm a little bit confused right now. Do I have to go into the institute before I do this? What now then? I've got no more quest markers.
Pardon me.
We are honored to welcome you here.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you. Father's a great man.
Hey.
You must
Hello.
be very proud.
Please ensure that your dietary requirements are being filled.
What have you got?
I can offer a food supplement.
Sure.
Really? Okay. Is that all they got? Yeah, I'll sell you a beer. Deal. Advanced systems, eh? We went through there, didn't we?
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
So our son has essentially set up his own mega cult. Or he hasn't really set it up, but he's been assigned as the leader of an
Anything suspicious to the SR?
ultra mega cult. I'll be honest, I quite like it so far. So it's above us somewhere. I do feel like there's something a little bit odd that I'm not quite getting yet. Where do I have to go? Is there an elevator somewhere? It's also very hard to find my way around. I'm fine. I'm fine. Kind of. It's the same, it's just more expensive. Okay. Fair enough. Ah. Of course. Oh. I see. Can I? Alright. forget. I mean, there's the terminal at the front, which I couldn't use anyway when I got in. Maybe I have to do it after I've done all of the quests, you know, what we've done. Maybe I have to do it now. Or do I have to go back to the relay room where you get in and out? Is that what it's called? The relay room? Well, this is definitely where we need to go anyway, I think. Yes, okay, so, okay, we've got this again. Now, this is for Sturges, right? No. So I think I might have done it. Not done it correct. Wait. No, because that's for... that's the inside job one. I want this one. I'll be honest with you. I want to do this. Use the network scanner holotape. Right now I'm siding with the Institute. Okay. So that's the deal. So far. But if I can't use this bloody thing... Use the network scanner holotape. Enter. Internal network detected. Search. Inspect. Enter. Okay, I'm going to look this up real quick. Okay, so I think I figured it out, I think, without reading too much into what happens. I think I was just supposed to talk, wasn't I, to one of the characters that I was talking to, and I was supposed to confirm with them. Bugger, so now I've got to find them again. I'll tell you what, this might take me a minute, so I'll do it. I'll get to them and then unpause. Was it this guy?
Rushed work is sloppy at best,
No.
and deadly at worst.
Was it not someone in here that I spoke with? Yes.
Dr. Lee.
Okay, here we go. Wait, was it her? She was one of them.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
So can
Dr. Lee. Tell me about the people.
I'm not sure what there is to say. Dr. Watson, Dr. Ormond is one of the youngest scientists in the Institute.
Is that it? Okay, so... Alright, I'll keep looking.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
It was him, wasn't it?
Hey, Doc.
Yes, yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't a good time.
If you're busy, that's one thing, but I don't care for your tone.
My tone. There's no need to take offense. As you can clearly see, I'm deeply involved in some rather complicated mental equations. Now, how about I get back to those, and you get back to... whatever it is.
Can't figure out how to progress with this quest.
Those mental equations will get a lot tougher after I sock you in the jaw.
What?
I didn't read that full
Just a moment. There's
statement.
no need to get angry. If an apology will suffice to stem your anger, then I'll offer it. So nice talking to you. Goodbye.
Okay.
The latest synth generation is just amazing.
Do I need to go and find Father again? I'll tell you what, let's... Well, all these guys seem to... I don't seem to be able to confirm with them, so let's go and try and find Father. Go on. Yeah, I still can't really find my way, but... I haven't been in here yet.
Mankind redefined. It's catchy, isn't it?
Pardon me.
But her eyes were moving as well. Involuntary twitching and rapid eye movements while sleeping can only mean one thing, Max.
Dreaming.
You just don't want to admit to yourself what it is.
If you're about to launch into one of your impassioned speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls. Don't
But we can't just ignore the
arrive at
question.
a momentous time.
If a synth can dream,
Our third generation
why can't it
synths
have a
are
soul?
true breakthrough.
And if a synth has a soul,
Culmination of
then
centuries
it
of
is a
research.
living person
It's
by
no
every
exaggeration
standard
to
we
say
can
that they're
measure.
superior
Of
in
course it is
almost
far more
every way
comfortable
to
to think of them
human
as
beings.
machines, so we can do what we want with them.
What I've seen so far is pretty impressive.
It's just the beginning. Like I said, a momentous time.
Another lovely day, isn't it?
Okay, well, let's...
Welcome to the Institute.
Oh, wow.
Please step right this way.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
You and everyone else firmly hold on to the archaic opinion that the synths are inferior. By limiting them, we limit our world.
I'm well aware of your ideas, Doctor. And there is a reason they are not.
Wow, okay. I want to see this.
The distinction between us and them.
No, they are an evolution of us. The synths possess vast untapped potential if we only let them show it.
I suggest you keep your radical
Pretty cool.
self from now on. Otherwise, you might find yourself being escorted to the teleporter for a one-way.
So they get a skeleton. Wow, look at that. And they dunk it in here. And it comes out fully formed. Really cool. Look at that.
Hello, welcome.
Alright, back on with the search. Yeah, I don't think I've been in here either. Institute retention, was it? Or synth retention?
Good day.
Hi.
Good to see you.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Pardon me, sir.
Coursers on the hunt are relentless. If you see one, you should stay out of its way.
I really have no idea.
The day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
I have no idea where to go right now. I think I've been everywhere now.
Capacity.
And remember to record every symptom you experience.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Okay. Let me save before I do this, just in case people get angry. Went.
I'm in.
Oh, really? Is that it? So obviously there's an absolute ton of high grade
Remember to conserve
gear.
power at every opportunity.
Where the hell is father? Alright, I'll just see what I can do here. Yeah, the game crashed, alright. I was searching around. I couldn't find father. The game crashed, so I've reloaded an earlier save where I haven't done the talking to these people. So I'm just going to confirm it with them.
Hi, Doc.
How the Warwick family is doing.
I needed
Have you here?
to eat a Snickers.
I can't wait.
Thundering outside.
I'm sure it's fast.
Of course, I completely understand. Before you go, as the name implies, the bioscience... Our most important directive is to ensure the health, and to that end, we cultivate We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Maybe I was talking to the wrong guys again.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
So has that not helped?
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have made any difference. I just wanted to check something. I actually can't figure out what to do now. I thought if I confirmed with them, then the story would progress. So I'll get these two done again. And I'll be back when hopefully I can figure out how to progress.
See that Pip-Boy of yours? I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
So we're here again.
A courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Right, so that's it. I mean,
I'm good for now.
It just says use the network scanner holotape. So let's use it. After we eat and drink. I can't do anything else with it. Internal network detected. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's get these again. So, when I was looking this up, when I briefly looked up, I'm trying not to read too far ahead because I don't want it to tell me anything. I think there may have been some kind of hint about using it in a terminal, in an Institute terminal. Now I know there's the one up, up here where we're about to go now. Oh no. Oh wait, okay. That does come from down. Anyway. So I can't figure out what else to do. Now I thought that what I'm about to do now was the mission for the inside job mission, which I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. I feel like that's going to make me an enemy of the Institute, so I'll go up here and I'll save and then I'll do that and see what happens, because I can't think of anything else to do without looking it up, which I don't really want to do yet. But if this goes the wrong way,
broken.
If this turns out bad, then, I mean, got no choice, do we? To look it up. I got a feeling this is bad. Is that it? Oh, wait. Oh, was that it? Is that the whole thing? Tell you what, I've been here, literally, for about 45 minutes, running around trying to figure out how to do that. And I came up here multiple times. I just didn't think that was what I was supposed to do. Okay, so now what? So we've got inside job, synth retention. Let's go talk to father. Okay, I'll be back when I get there. The way she said, "Let me look at your Pip-Boy," to me made it sound like I could use the Pip-Boy in my thing, you know, in my Pip-Boy. I could use the tape in my Pip-Boy. So anyway, my brain does that a lot. See what this is about first. MATE.
Yes.
Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve the others. At first I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance, or perhaps even afraid of his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer. But as I've continued to witness their reactions, gauge their sidelong glances, I've detected something else, something I probably should have anticipated: jealousy. Kellogg is a living memorial to a forgotten program. He's an augmented human being, a cyborg really, and the benefits he has received cannot be denied. But really, the scientists here could not care less about enhanced reflexes or greater combat efficiency. No, the cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal: his enhanced life expectancy. Just how long will Kellogg live if he passes naturally? However unlikely that may be, it's hard to say. He's already more than 100 years old, older certainly than any other human in the Commonwealth. His complete physiology has been altered. Perhaps he'll make it to 150, maybe 200. Let the petty have their petty jealousies. Kellogg is a living testament to the ingenuity and superiority of the Institute, and I take no small pleasure in knowing that must irritate him to no end. Okay.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
It's amazing. I love it. Let me in.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose.
They evolve.
Synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay. So can I just, like, leave now? No? Do I have to go all the way up again? Uh-oh. So I have to go back to that room.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
Alright, so... Well, we finally got here. Now, obviously, this is not the end of the game. Obviously. So, from here, we have to choose basically who to align with. The Institute, the Railroad, the Minutemen. Is there another one? Oh yeah, the wait. Is there another one? Anyway, I feel like there's 4. And it's just it's escaping me at the moment. So now we have to leave. Let me just leave if I can. How do I do this then? What do I do? How do I get out? So how do I leave? I have no... How the hell do you leave the Institute? Okay, give me a second. Shut up.
Emergency relay activated. Relay powering up. Ready in 10, 9, 8.
Really? Oh my god.
7.
Painful. So.
6.
I think we're going to side with the Institute.
5.
Can't be 100% sure on that. And I don't know exactly when,
4.
like, the cutoff is. You know, if you... Can you progress
3.
each faction
2.
to a certain point, and it's like, right, oh, if you go any further, now you're aligned with us,
1.
and everyone else is going to hate you, or what? I don't even actually know how it works.
Relay online and engaging.
I'm glad we've got here, though. I think for now, what I'm going to do is... progress with the Institute storyline, quest line. See what happens, see where it leads us. If there's a very obvious point of no return, then at that point, maybe we'll really reassess or assess our thinking and whether we're going to stick to that. So we're back in the Commonwealth. It's very early AM. We've got to level up. Plus 10% damage in combat. I'd like to get a little bit more ammo. I'm going to take that. Where exactly do we have to go? Nahant Wharf. So other things are Piper, Earl Sterling. Yep. The Brotherhood, we haven't even... That was it, the Brotherhood. So for now, we're just going to progress along with the Institute and see, like I said, if we get to a point of no return, then we'll assess it and see whether or not we want to progress down that road. But I feel like that's the most natural way to go for a first playthrough, for me at least. He's our son. You know, we've reconnected with our son after all these years, 200 years. And I feel like, you know, my own instincts, if it happened to me, would be to basically forget most of the other people in the Commonwealth, mostly, and probably align up with the Institute and my beautiful baby boy. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode. This has been a long one. I wasn't sure. I'd actually forgotten about this part of the game, and I thought maybe once you found your son, I totally forgot about the whole faction thing, and it's because I didn't. You know, every time I watched a video and people started talking about the progress you make with the factions and what you do, I would switch it off because I don't want to hear any of the spoilers. So I was almost along the lines of thinking that that was it. Once we found our son, that there wasn't much more to do after that. However, we're now in the final, what I do believe to be the final phase of the game. So thank you for bearing with me through some of that great difficulty, especially at the end there. Please remember to check the links in the description if you want to know more about the live stream stuff that's going on, check in on the Discord, whatever, all that stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. If you want to help out the channel, help me grow, help me get to full time, and or help me get monetized so I can make this more, you know, inclusive and full time, etc., etc. All that stuff. You know what you're doing. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.